regular station talking, proceed to give your call sign. First phonetically, and then normally, along with your name, your location, and if you have any comments, announcements, or any traffic for the net operator. This net meets every Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on 146.640 megahertz using a negative offset and a 138.8 hertz subaudible tone. You know, having a problem talking tonight, folks. I apologize. The purpose of this net is to provide amateur radio operators in the area a chance to exchange news and any information that they have about our ham radio hobbies. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and turn this net over to the regular net operator, KI4QLV. So, Mr. Lee, take it away.
Thank you, Charles. First, anytime during the net, if there's any emergency traffic, key up and say break twice, as in break, and the frequency will be turned over to you for the duration of the emergency. Now, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please come now. Hearing none, is there any normal NTS traffic to be passed? Please come now. Okay, let's go to, is there any mobile, portable, or short-time stations? Please come now.
This is Whiskey X-Ray 4 Bravo Kilo WX4BK, and I am unfortunately going to be short time tonight. Hope everybody had a great weekend.
This is November 4, Charlie India Papa, N4 CIP. I will be short time as well tonight. I'm here in Scott in Douglas County. Good evening all. Let me pick up my short timers real quick. WX4BK, Brian out of Temple, and N4 CIP, Brother Scott out of D-Bill. Both of you can secure at this time. Be careful wherever you are and wherever you're going. So come back and see us on Thursday. Take care. Back to net.
Is there any more mobile, portable, or short-time stations? Please come now. Okay, is there any Alpha, November, whiskey stations? Please come now.
This is November 4 Bravo Whiskey Romeo N4 BWR Blake and Carrollton.
Recognizing N4 BWR, Mr. Blake out of Carrollton. Good to have you on here tonight. Back to net.
Is there any more Alpha, November, or whiskey stations? Please come now. Hearing none, is there any Kilo stations? Please come now.
This is
Oh, they're going to double.
This is Kilo Charlie 4, Hotel November X-Ray, KC4, HNX. Name is Roger. I'm in Douglasville. No comment for the net.
This is Kilo Echo 4, Oscar Bravo Echo, KE4OBE. This is Mike, and I'm in Carrollton. Good evening, everyone.
4 Tango India Whiskey. Tim over in Villa Rica.
This Kilo India 4 Papa India KI4 PPI Rick in Buchanan. No further traffic.
Kind of back you up there as KI4. Let me have your rest of your call sign and your name one more time out of Buchanan, okay?
Roger, that's Kilo India 4 Papa India KI4 PPI Buchanan. Rick, no further traffic.
Thank you, Rick. It jumped out past me, and I'm senior, and it was hard for me to circle back around to pick it up. But I appreciate you doing it for me. Thank you, sir, and you have a good evening. Back to net.
Any more Kilo stations, please come now.
This is Kilo Victor 4 Tango Echo KB4TE Jason in Villa Rica.
Tonight's KB4TE, brother Jason out of Villa Rica. Nice to hear you tonight, Jason. Back to net.
Let's open it. Is there any station, any prefix, please come now.
This is KB4RN Kilo Bravo 4 Romeo November. The name is Rich. We're located over here in Douglasville. Good evening to you, Charles, and Lee, and everyone else on the net tonight.
This is Whiskey Delta 8 Lima Quebec Tango WD8 LQT John in Fairfield.
We pick up KB4RN, Mr. Rich out of D-Ville, and WD8 LQT, Mr. John out of Fairfield. Good to have both of these gentlemen joining us. Back to net.
Is there any more stations, any prefix, please come now. Hearing none, I will turn the frequency back to KK4CTV for the next round.
Thank you, Lee, and we're going to start off with you, Lee. How was your weekend, my friend?
Had a real good weekend. Went to Easter service yesterday, and we had a crowd. And today was a good day too. I hope everybody on the frequency had a great day today. Back to control.
Thank you, Lee. Those were, I know that you guys must have had a good time over there at the apartments. Next up, N4 BWR, Brother Blake out of Carrollton. Come aboard, Blake. Let us know what's going on with you.
This is N4BWR. Good evening, Lee and Charles and everyone on the net. Pretty good day today. I think it rained out here a little bit, just for a few minutes, so not too bad. Not a whole lot going on. I joined the ARRL yesterday, hoping to get a little bit of a discount. I'm going to take an emergency communications course, and then I found out they're not offering it right now, so I'm going to have to wait until they do. But that's pretty much it. Pretty good day, and hope everyone has a good evening. This is N4BWR, back to net control.
Thank you, Blake. We appreciate you checking in tonight. And KE4OBE, what a pleasure to have you on a Monday night. Why don't you come aboard, Mike? Let us know what's going on with yourself.
And indeed, it is a pleasure to be here tonight, Charles. I've been blessed with a few days of vacation, so I've been pretty busy today and yesterday.
weekend as well. Had my father up and spent time with the family over the weekend for Easter. So that was, enjoyable and everything else. And glad we got a little bit of rain. Hopefully everybody else will have a good week ahead. With that, I'll turn it back over to Ned.
Thank you, Andrew. You take good care. Have a great week, okay? We'll talk to you Thursday. KN4, ABX, Steve out of Carrollton. Come aboard, Steve. Let us know how things are with you.
This is KN4 ADX. Had a good weekend as well. Got to visit with my daughter came back from college for the weekend and got to visit with her, so that was real good. And other than that, everything's going pretty good.
Yeah, Steve, that's great. To have your family back in like that for holidays. That's good. I'm glad y'all had a good chance to get together and have family get together. KM4, BYH, Mr. Wayne out of D-Ville. Why don't you come aboard, Wayne?
Thank you, Charlie. This is KM4 BYH. Had a good weekend. The wife and I didn't do a whole lot, so that kind of made it good. Recoup a little bit from last week and charge headlong into the coming week, I guess. But looking forward to a good week. We're still getting in that mode now, getting ready for that grandbaby that's coming later this year. It's going to be a spoiled little one, I can tell you that right now. But we're all excited on that. Just getting all of our day-to-day stuff took care of and planning way ahead, looking for that arrival. But hope everyone has a good week. Nothing really big planned here. Oh, we did have a good meeting last week. We had like 19, 20 folks, I think it was, there at the meeting last Tuesday night. That was encouraging to see. Glad it's good to see that things are progressing well, with the group, and everybody's having a good time and enjoying themselves. Y'all have a great week, and look forward to don't talk to anybody before. Definitely again here on Thursday night. Have a good evening. Take care. This is KM4BYH. Back to Ned.
Thank you, Wayne. And we needed that information too, and we knew that, majority of us knew it was a good one, but we needed your seal of approval. With that, we're going to go off to the voice from the past, KB4 TIW. Has been overworked and underpaid. Come on board, Dem. Tell us how things are.
This is KB4 TIW. Charles is out here in the big metal building trying to do a little bit of spring cleaning and did a little work on a 10-meter vertical today. We was talking about that earlier and just trying to get some stuff done here on my off day. And had a little sprinkle here one time today. Didn't amount to a whole bunch, but did interrupt me for just a few minutes. But other than that, just enjoying the day off, and kind of like Rich, talking about the pollen. It's out in full force, that's for sure. Charles, have a good evening. Back to net control. This is KB4TIW.
Thank you, Tim. I hope you get as much achieved as you wanted to on your day off. KI4, PPI, Rick out of Buchanan. Come aboard, Rick. Let us know how things are up there. Very good. Rick's already moved along. So KV4, TE, Brother Jason out of Villa-Rica. Come aboard, Jason. Let us know what's going on with you.
Hope everyone is doing well. KV4TE Friday. Had a brief shower this afternoon. It's been a wonderful day. Sun shining most of it. So I hope everyone's doing well. We'll hope to see you all fairly soon. And until then, I'll give it back over to net control. This is KV4TE.
Thank you, Jason. It's always a pleasure to have you in here and talk to you. You're a great asset to the club. KB4, RN, Mr. Rick
my weekend, guys, but nonetheless, my weekend starts like right now. It's like a Friday for me today, so I'm looking forward to that. Doing some spring cleaning myself, so I know where Tim's going with this. And I hope everyone has a great week, man. I tell you what, and I hope everyone had a great Easter. I'm going to send it back to you, Charles. Thanks very much. This is KB4RN.
It's always a pleasure to have you with us, Rich. Next up, WD8LQT, Mr. John out of Fairfield. Come aboard, John, and let us know how things are with you.
Good evening, Charlie. KK4CTV in the net. WD8LQT. Good evening to everybody. Beautiful weekend. Caught a lot of fish. Ate a lot of food that I probably shouldn't have, and eating leftovers tonight. So hopefully everybody had a good Easter. Had a great service at the Coliseum at the University, and just a good day had by all. Just a note, I was talking with Tim and Charles this evening about our 10-meter net. I know the first time we went on there, we were switching around modes. I was just looking, and technician class don't have FM privileges on 10 meters. The frequency, of course, that they have is 28.3 to 28.5, but it's SSB phone only. So might want to keep that in mind. FM on that band plan, I think, is up at 29.6 is where the FM portion starts. So I can't remember when we do that again, but that's probably coming up pretty quick. Back to net. This is WD8LQT.